The world of technology was stirred on June 9, 2025, by a significant announcement. Qualcomm, a giant primarily known for its dominance in mobile phone chips, declared its intention to acquire Alphawave IP Group. The deal is valued at approximately $2.4 billion. This move is not merely a financial transaction, it represents a bold and strategic pivot for the American semiconductor powerhouse. Qualcomm is signaling its serious ambition to expand its influence far beyond the smartphones in our pockets. The focus is now squarely on the burgeoning and incredibly lucrative field of artificial intelligence, particularly the powerful computers that make AI possible. This acquisition is a clear statement of intent. Qualcomm's offer represents a substantial premium for the UK-based Alphawave, a testament to the value it places on the smaller firm's specialized technology. The proposed cash payment of $2.48 per share was a remarkable 96% higher than Alphawave's stock price before takeover speculation began. This generous valuation underscores the urgency and importance Qualcomm attaches to this deal. It is a calculated bet that Alphawave's intellectual property is the missing piece in Qualcomm's long-term strategy. The company is investing heavily to secure a critical capability it currently lacks, aiming to integrate Alphawave's expertise seamlessly into its own product development pipeline. This strategic acquisition is designed to directly challenge some of the biggest names in the technology industry. Companies like NVIDIA, Intel, and AMD have established strong footholds in the markets for data centers and AI computing. Qualcomm, while a leader in its own right, has been seen as a more specialized player. By purchasing Alphawave, Qualcomm is arming itself to compete more effectively in these high-growth areas. It is no longer content to dominate the edge, the devices we use daily, but is now aiming for the cloud, where massive amounts of data are processed and where AI models are trained and run. The timing of this announcement is also crucial. It follows Qualcomm's recent declaration in May 2025 that it was re-entering the market for data center processors. This acquisition provides the technological muscle to back up that ambition. As Cristiano Amon, Qualcomm's CEO, stated, the deal is a powerful step forward in expanding the company's AI hardware capabilities. The move is seen by industry analysts as a decisive push to transform Qualcomm from a mobile-centric company into a comprehensive infrastructure provider, capable of powering the next generation of intelligent computing from end to end. It is a fundamental shift in the company's identity and market position. To understand why Qualcomm is willing to spend $2.4 billion, one must first understand what Alphawave does. Founded in 2017, the UK firm has quickly become a leader in a highly specialized but vital area of semiconductor design, high-speed connectivity. Alphawave creates the intellectual property, or blueprints, for chips that manage the flow of data. Specifically, it excels in SERDES, serializer and deserializer technology. This technology is the unsung hero of modern computing, acting like a super-efficient highway system for information. It converts data into a format that can be transmitted rapidly over wires and then converts it back at the other end. This technology is absolutely critical for artificial intelligence. AI models, especially the large ones that power services like generative AI, require immense computational power. This power is often generated by linking together thousands of specialized processors within massive data centers. The performance of the entire system depends not just on the speed of the individual chips, but on how quickly they can communicate with each other. Alphawave's SERDES technology enables this high-bandwidth, low-latency data movement. It is the plumbing that allows the computational engines of AI to work in concert, preventing bottlenecks that would otherwise cripple their performance. Qualcomm's existing expertise lies in creating powerful, efficient processors for devices like smartphones, and increasingly, cars and laptops. However, to build competitive systems for data centers, it needs more than just the processing cores. It needs the high-performance interconnects that tie everything together. By acquiring Alphawave, Qualcomm gains immediate access to best-in-class connectivity technology. This allows the company to build more complete and integrated solutions for its customers. Instead of relying on third-party suppliers for this crucial component, Qualcomm can now offer a fully optimized package, which is a significant competitive advantage. This integration is key to challenging rivals like NVIDIA, whose success is built not only on its powerful GPUs, but also on its high-speed NVLink interconnect technology. Alphawave's expertise in enabling custom chip designs, similar to the business models of Broadcom and Marvell, provides Qualcomm with a new level of flexibility. It can now better serve the growing demand for custom-built silicon designed for specific AI tasks. This deal is not just about buying a product. It is about acquiring a fundamental capability that will underpin Qualcomm's AI hardware roadmap for years to come, making its future products faster and more powerful. The acquisition of Alphawave by a major US corporation places a spotlight on the United Kingdom's technology sector. On one hand, the deal is a validation of the UK's ability to foster innovative, world-class technology companies. Alphawave, a relatively young firm, managed to become a global leader in a critical niche, attracting a multi-billion-dollar valuation. This success story could inspire more investment and entrepreneurship within the country. The substantial premium paid by Qualcomm also delivers a significant financial return to Alphawave's investors and shareholders, potentially freeing up capital to be reinvested into other promising UK startups. However, the transaction also fuels a long-standing debate about foreign takeovers of strategic British assets. The UK has seen several of its most promising tech firms, including DeepMind and Arm, acquired by international buyers. Critics worry that this trend leads to a brain drain and a loss of sovereign technological capability. They argue that while such deals provide short-term financial gains, they may hollow out the UK's industrial base in the long run. Qualcomm has made commitments to maintain Alphawave's UK operations and its research and development presence, which could mitigate some of these concerns by preserving high-skilled jobs and local investment. The deal is not yet final. It must undergo a rigorous review process by regulators in several countries, including the United States and, crucially, the United Kingdom. Given the strategic importance of semiconductor technology, governments are paying closer attention to such acquisitions. The UK's National Security and Investment Act gives authorities the power to scrutinize and even block deals that could pose a risk to national security. The government will need to weigh the economic benefits of the investment against any potential strategic downsides of a key technology firm falling under foreign ownership. Analysts generally believe the deal is likely to receive approval. One factor that may smooth the path is Alphawave's decision, announced on the same day as the acquisition, to divest from its Chinese joint venture. This move appears calculated to address potential geopolitical concerns from Western governments, particularly the United States. While regulatory review is a necessary and important step, the prevailing view is that the authorities will ultimately see the acquisition as a positive injection of capital and a strengthening of a key player in the Western technology ecosystem, rather than a significant security threat. Ultimately, this $2.4 billion acquisition is about charting a new course for Qualcomm's future. It is a deliberate and aggressive move to redefine the company's role in the global technology landscape. For decades, Qualcomm's name has been synonymous with mobile communications. This deal is the clearest signal yet that its ambitions are now much broader. The company is positioning itself to be a central player in the AI revolution, a technological shift that is reshaping every industry. By integrating Alphawave's connectivity prowess, Qualcomm is building the foundation to compete head-on for a significant share of the AI infrastructure market. The strategic implications are profound. This move diversifies Qualcomm's business away from the mature and highly competitive smartphone market, opening up new and rapidly growing revenue streams in data centers, high-performance computing, and automotive technology. It transforms Qualcomm from a component supplier into a solutions provider, capable of offering more complete and powerful computing platforms. This vertical integration, combining its own processing cores with top-tier interconnect technology, will allow for greater optimization and performance, creating a compelling proposition for customers building the next generation of AI systems. The success of this strategy will depend on how well Qualcomm can integrate Alphawave's team and technology into its own corporate culture and product roadmap. The support from key Alphawave executives, who are opting for a long-term stake in the combined entity, is a positive sign. Their continued involvement will be crucial for ensuring a smooth transition and for driving innovation forward. The challenge will be to maintain the agility and specialized focus of Alphawave while leveraging the scale and resources of a global giant like Qualcomm, a task that requires careful management and a shared vision. In conclusion, Qualcomm's acquisition of Alphawave is far more than a simple purchase. It is a declaration of a new era for the company. It is a strategic investment designed to secure a critical piece of the AI puzzle, enabling Qualcomm to build the high-speed data fabrics essential for modern computing. If successful, this move will not only reshape Qualcomm's own destiny, but could also alter the competitive dynamics of the entire semiconductor industry. The company is making a bold wager that its future lies not just in connecting people, but in connecting the intelligent machines that will define the coming decades.